So what is the obvious thing that all these animals have in common in these pictures? Have you seen a big rutted-up white-tail buck just oozing with toxic masculinity? If you were a little spike buck sporting his first set of antlers, you would probably steer clear of these alpha males, and you would be wise to do just that. In the same way, you would not likely pick a fight with guys like Hugh Cassidy, the Barbarian Brothers, a Viking warrior, or bodybuilders like Mr. Ross as seen here. While I myself suffered with this malady in my spike buck days, I paid heed to what Mr. Blassie told us. Don't go through life being a pencil neck. While the general power lifts and Olympic-style weightlifting will contribute to a thick and powerful neck, there have been various means and methods of directly targeting the neck, as you can see in these pictures. But in this video I will show you how I built my DIY neck training helmet, which is something you will not find at your big box gym these days. Here is an earlier version I made years back, but somehow lost.
All right, folks, I've been talking about before making a neck training helmet. Had one of these. I don't know what the heck happened to it. One of my kids probably snagged it years ago. But time to make a new one. I happen to have this motorcycle helmet, which I don't drive a motorcycle or really even a bike anymore. Had it laying around. Figure this is what I'll use. So, idea, you can see maybe, I just inscribed a circle. That's the size of a small dumbbell handle. So I'm going to drill that out, put the dumbbell handle through, mount this underneath, and then another one on top to clamp it in place. And then I can put the dumbbell plates on the bar to whatever weight I want. So I don't know how easy this is going to be to drill, but and I'm not going to film the entire process of doing all that, but give you the idea of where I'm going, and we'll see how it goes.
So this was the first prototype, but the hole was too far forward, so it was back to the drawing board.
All right, so this is the new improved neck helmet. So what I did was, you can see that hole's a little too far forward. Didn't feel right. I knew it. And it wasn't centered perfectly. So anyway, I ended up getting one of these guys, which I believe is a 1-inch nipple. Just threaded pipe on both ends, and that'll fit standard plates easily. And you can use these collars on it, no problem. As you see here, so that's just a 5-pound on there. So what I did was, I kind of hammered it in a little bit. I put some oil on it so it would go in easier, and I just hand threaded it in a little bit. And once I got it to the point where I couldn't do it with my hand anymore, I got a monkey wrench on there. All right, so here is the liner back in there. You can see, put some pad in between where my head's going to be, obviously, and where the threaded pipe is coming through. It doesn't come all the way through past where the styrofoam is, so, but just for giggles, I put some more like heavy foam in there, taped it in underneath where that purple cross pad is under my head, and it's much more comfortable. So, all right, I'm going to put it on, put a plate on there, and give it a... All right, so here it is. It's only a 5-pound plate on here. 2 reps forward. And I really don't want to. I started moving my whole upper body, but really don't want to do that. So you want to really just move from the neck. Go down nice and slow. Bring it back up nice and slow. You can go back same way. Not too far back, just enough. Alright. Go back till you feel the tension. You can leave it there for a second or two, feeling that tension. Sideways a little bit. Same thing. Leave it sit a second. Bring it back, nice and slow. Down. Hold it. Up. Down slow. Hold it. Right? And this is just a demonstration, so obviously you can do a lot more than just a couple of reps I'm doing. But this redo of the helmet I'm very happy with, and I'm sure I could put 10 pounds or more on there. Right? Neck harness is good too. I have one of them. And you could DIY one of them, but they're cheap enough. Can't really buy one of these that I'm aware of. And this cost me really nothing but my time and some junk I had laying around. And I'm sure, you know, if I did this for like 10 minutes a day, or at least a couple days a week, it's going to build that neck. So then it is, strap's kind of hard to do by yourself. But it's holding on pretty good as it is on my big head. There it is. Oh, this is the new Vincenello shirt I had made too, by the way, which will be for sale shortly. Waiting to get my tax information straightened out on the third-party sales site that I have to use. But this and hats too. See you soon. Thanks.